By 1914, the Dodge brothers quit the Ford Motor Company and set out on their own. They believed in more than the assembly line. They believed driving was a holy endeavor. 100 years later, the Dodge brothers' spirit lives on.
This car is not for everybody. This is the extreme example of the performance muscle cars.
When you have a vehicle of this magnitude of power, we take on that much more responsibility in trying to have it to just be the most sinister looking vehicle on the road.
Recognize this? Well, you should, because Dodge have a very rich legacy from which to draw, and they are not shy about doing it. Inspired in many ways by its 1971 predecessor, you can see those elements of design incorporated, but with a modern twist.
The inspiration behind the interior design for the new 2015 Challenger SRT Hellcat can be found in the defining interior lines.
Working on the 2015 Challenger, we had to look back to the past. Because what you get a feeling from that is this cockpit feel, this driver-centric orientation to it. One of the best parts about this car is the radial face gauges.
You do a car like this not to be subtle. You do a car like this to send a message to the industry on who you are, and what you're all about.
You know what? In many ways, that was absolutely breathtaking. That combination of all the muscle DNA, everything that Detroit's famous for, the horsepower, the torque, and yet it's that blend with modern day sophistication and performance capabilities. Think about this. I drove over 200 miles out here. I then thrashed the living daylights out of it, right to the edge of its and my abilities. And now I'm going to drive it home. That says a lot about what this car can do.
It's easy to go on about the power. It is, of course, outstanding and absurd. But focusing on it almost does the Challenger a disservice. How it handles that power, how it makes it feel accessible is so remarkable. A pleasant ride, a well-appointed interior, and impressive seating and storage capacity make you start thinking this may be a grand touring car. There is one thing we know for sure, though. In terms of acceleration, boulevard cruising, and the size of the crowd that forms around it when you park, this Challenger Hellcat can't be anything but the king of today's muscle cars.